Hello everyone. So today we will study D'Alembert's ratio test, or it is also called simply ratio test. As it was discovered by D'Alembert, it is called D'Alembert's ratio test. So આપણે જે first test study કરી એ હતી comparison test, and the second test is D'Alembert's ratio test. So what is the statement? So let us see, the statement is let summation n equal to 1 to infinity un be a series of positive terms. એટલે તમને કોઈ પણ series આપેલી હશે summation n equal to 1 to infinity માં, અને if you will put the limit n tends to infinity in the form un by un plus 1, and you will get any finite value. And if that finite value is greater than 1, that is, suppose we say k, then if k is greater than 1, then it is convergent. And if k is less than 1, it is divergent. Okay? un છે એ આપેલું હશે. You have to find un plus 1 and then take the ratio, and you will get any finite term, and if that term is greater than 1, then it is convergent. And if it is less than 1, then it is divergent. But if you get k equal to 1, then this test cannot be used. This test will fail. Then we have to apply Rabe's test or any other test. But generally, whenever this ratio test is failing, we are using Rabe's test. Okay? જ્યારે કે greater than 1 હશે, the answer will be convergent. Less than 1 હશે તો divergent. અને જ્યારે equal to 1 હશે, then we have to apply Rabe's test. And this test will not be used. Now, similarly, you can also use the form, you can also take the ratio of un plus 1 and un. But during that time, conditions will change. જો તમે un by un plus 1 નો રેશિયો લેતા હો અને લિમિટ પુટ કરો, તો ત્યારે k ગ્રેટર દેન 1 હોય ત્યારે કન્વર્જન્ટ આવશે. પણ જો તમે un plus 1 ને un નો રેશિયો લ્યો અને ત્યારે જે વેલ્યુ આવે એમાં k લેસ દેન 1 હોય ત્યારે કન્વર્જન્ટ આવશે. ઓકે, કન્ડિશન્સ વિલ બી ઓપોઝિટ. આમાં k ગ્રેટર દેન 1 એ કન્વર્જન્ટ થશે, તો આમાં k લેસ દેન 1 એ કન્વર્જન્ટ થશે. સિમિલરલી આમાં k લેસ દેન 1 એ ડાયવર્જન્ટ થશે, તો આમાં k ગ્રેટર દેન 1 એ ડાયવર્જન્ટ થશે. And if k is equal to 1, then we can apply again Rabe's test or any other test. પણ આ બંનેમાંથી એક જ ફોર્મ ફિક્સ રાખવાનું, ક્યાં તો un by un plus 1 કરવાનું, ક્યાં તો un plus 1 by un કરવાનું. So you get આ મિક્સ ન થઈ જાય કે ક્યારે કન્વર્જન્ટ આવે ને ક્યારે ડાયવર્જન્ટ આવે. In the book, and we are generally using this form. We will always take the ratio of un and un plus 1. You can also take this ratio, then also you will get the answer. Okay? So now, D'Alembert's ratio test can be applied to. How we can know that where to apply D'Alembert's ratio test? D'Alembert's ratio test કેવી સિરીઝમાં અપ્લાય કરી શકીએ? That is, કે જ્યારે કોઈ ફેક્ટોરિયલ આપેલું હોય, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, કાંઈ ફેક્ટોરિયલ આપેલું હોય તો ત્યારે આ ટેસ્ટ જનરલી યુઝ થાય છે. પછી કોઈ x raised to n, x raised to 2n, x raised to 3n plus એવી રીતના સિરીઝ આપેલી હોય, x raised to n, x raised to 2n, તો ત્યારે આ ટેસ્ટ યુઝ થાય છે. પછી કોઈ આવી સિરીઝ હોય 1 by 2 plus 1 into 2 by 2 into 3 plus 1 into 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 into 4 and so on. તો આવી જ્યારે કોઈ પણ સિરીઝ હોય ત્યારે પણ આપણે આ ટેસ્ટ અપ્લાય કરી શકીએ છીએ. અને જ્યારે આવું ફોર્મ હોય, આ છે અને આ પણ સાથે એ બંનેનું મિક્સ કરીને આવું ફોર્મ હોય, જ્યારે 1 by 2 x plus 1 by 3 into upon 2 into 4 x square plus 1 into 3 into 5 by 2 into 4 into 6 into x cube, એવું ફોર્મ હોય. It means કે x raised to n, x raised to 2n, x એ જ ફોર્મ છે. તો એવું કાંઈ ફોર્મ હોય ત્યારે પણ આપણે આ D'Alembert's ratio test છે એ અપ્લાય કરી શકીએ. And last one is whenever you are given the form of n x raised to n minus 1 or n square plus 1, કોઈ n ટર્મમાં કોઈ તમને સમ આપેલું હોય, જેમ કે ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ સમેશન 1 by n ફેક્ટોરિયલ that I told you કે ફેક્ટોરિયલ વાળું હોય ત્યારે રેશિયો ટેસ્ટ અપ્લાય થાય છે. પછી જ્યારે આ છે સમેશન 2 raised to n by n ક્યુબ, એટલે બધી n ટર્મ્સ હોય ત્યારે પણ તમે આ ટેસ્ટ અપ્લાય કરી શકો. Okay, now let us see the examples of D'Alembert's ratio test. Example 1. 1 by 3 whole square plus 1 by 2 upon 3 by 5 into whole square plus 1 into 2 into 3 by 3 into 5 into 7 whole square plus so on. Okay, so according to D'Alembert's test, we will find un and then un plus 1 and then take the ratio. So let us see how we will find. So our un here is, we can write un in the numerator part, શું થાય છે 1, પછી 1 into 2, પછી 1 into 2 into 3. So we can rewrite this whole term as 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into and so on it is going. That is n terms ઉપર આવે છે. In the numerator part we have n terms. Okay. Similarly in the denominator part we have 3, then 3 into 5, then 3 into 5 into 7. And so here we can write 3, 5, 7 and so on. So we can add a series છે 3, 5, 7. એટલે કઈ series આપણે આનું ફોર્મ ક્યુ લખી શકીએ? 2n plus 1 લખી શકીએ? Because જ્યારે આપણે આમાં n1 પુટ કરશું તો આપણને આ 3 મળશે. 2 પુટ કરશું તો 5 મળશે. So it is the form of 2n plus 1. Okay, so here we got in the numerator part n and here we got 2n plus 1. Whole square is already given. Now we will find un plus 1. So un plus 1 will be 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. n pachinu un plus 1. So if we add here then we will get here n plus 1. 3 into 5 into 7. And 2n plus 1 and if we add any pachi jo ek term add kariye un plus 1 means then we will get 2n plus 3. Okay, so we add kari રીતના કરવાની કે n ની જગ્યાએ n plus 1 put કરીએ તો આપણને second એની જે next term છે એ મળી જાય. So here we got n plus 1. And here if you, in the place of n, if you put n plus 1, then you will get 2n plus 3 and that is the next term. તો આપણને ખબર પડી જાય કે 2n plus 1 પછી 2n plus 3 આવશે. Okay, so we got un and un plus 1. Now we will take ratio according to the ratio test. So un by un plus 1 will be, we have to take the ratio. So we will, un is n by 2n plus 1. And un plus 1 is n into n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3. All the squares are there. Okay. So we can rewrite this equation as n square by 2n plus 1 whole square into 2n plus 1 whole square into 2n plus 3 whole square by n square into n plus 1 whole square. But again this and this term will get cancelled. So we will get only these two terms. And now we will put the limit in this un by un plus 1 form. But before putting the limit, we can take n square common from the numerator part and the denominator part as we did in the comparison test. So આપણે common લઈ શકીએ n square. Then we will get here 2 plus 3 by n whole square and here if we take n square common then we will get 1 plus 1 by n whole square. Again this both the terms will get cancelled and now if we put the limit in this equation, that is limit n tends to infinity by un by un plus 1 form, that is here if we put the limit then what we will get 2 whole square because this term will be 0 and this term will be also 0. So we got answer 4. Okay. And according to our condition, whenever k is greater than 1, our k is 4, so it is greater than 1, so our answer will be convergent. Okay? So 4 is k and k is greater than 1, then that is 4 is greater than 1, then its answer is convergent. So according to the ratio test, we got its answer, that is, it is convergent. Okay? So example 2. Summation n equal to 1 to infinity n factorial by n raised to n is given. As I told you, here factorial is given. So we can use ratio test here. Okay? So using ratio test, we will get un equal to, un is given, okay, n factorial by n raised to n. Now what will be our un plus 1? Un plus 1 will be, here in place of n, we have to put n plus 1, then we will get un plus 1 term. So we will get n plus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 raised to n plus 1. So we got un and un plus 1. Now taking the ratio, according to ratio test, un by un plus 1 is equal to n factorial by n raised to n into, we can write like this, that this term will be coming in the numerator part, that is n plus 1 raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 factorial. Okay, and we can rewrite this term as n factorial into n plus 1 whole raised to n plus 1. So I can write like this, n plus 1 raised to n and n plus 1 raised to 1. Okay, I have divided this term, that is n plus 1 raised to n લખી શકીએ અને n plus 1 into n plus 1 raised to 1. And here n raised to n and n plus 1 factorial can be written as n factorial into n plus 1. So now this and this term will get cancelled and this term will also get cancelled. So we will get un by un plus 1 is equal to n plus 1 raised to n and n raised to n. That is, we can write n plus 1 by n whole raised to n. So this is our un by un plus 1 form. Now if we put limit in this equation, then we will get limit n tends to infinity. But if I take n common from the numerator part, then I will get 1 plus 1 by n upon n, and whole raised to n is also there. But this n and this n will get cancelled, so I have to put limit in this term. Okay? But we know that this formula, you should know this formula, that limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n whole raised to n. આપણે જ્યારે ચેપ્ટર સ્ટાર્ટ કર્યું ત્યારે મેં ફોર્મ્યુલાઝ લખાવી હતી. એમાં આ છે, આ એક ફોર્મ્યુલા છે કે whenever you have this form, that is limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n whole raised to n, then its value is directly e. Okay, value of this term is e. So we got answer e, but value of exponential is something 2.74 or like 2.741 or like this it is. But we can see that this value is greater than 1, that is, this is our k, and whenever k is greater than 1, the answer is always convergent. Okay, so we again got the answer convergent because here also k is greater than 1. Okay. So now example 3. Summation n equal to 1 to infinity n cube plus 2 by 2 raised to n plus 2 is given. So now from this we can write that our un is n cube plus 2 by 2 raised to n plus 2. But according to ratio test, we also have to find un plus 1. So what will be our un plus 1? In place of n, we have to put n plus 1. Then we will get un plus 1 term. 2 raised to n plus 1 plus 2. And now if we take the ratio according to ratio test, then we will get un by un plus 1 equal to n cube plus 2. This term will again go in the numerator part. So 2 raised to n plus 1 plus 2 by 2 raised to n plus 2. Sorry, this plus 2 is here, into n this term, that is n plus 1 whole cube plus 2. Okay, so this is one term and this is another term. Now again if I take n cube common from this term, then I will get 1 plus 2 by n, and if I take 2 by n common from this term, then I will get 2 by n, 2 plus 2 by 2 raised to n. And again in the denominator part, if I take 2 raised to n common, then here I will get 1 plus 2 by 2 raised to n. And if I take n cube common here, then I will get 1 plus 1 by n cube plus 2 by n cube. Okay. Now again this terms will get cancelled. Okay. 1 plus 1 by whole cube. We can write 1 plus 1 by n whole cube. So now we got this un by un plus 1 form, and now if we substitute limit in this equation, that is limit n tends to infinity of un by un plus 1, then this term will be 0, this term will be also 0, and this here also we will get 0, so that only this 2 will remain, so answer will be 2. And again this is our k, and whenever k is greater than 1, the answer is convergent. So 2 is greater than 1, and again we got the answer convergent. Okay. So in this way you have to use ratio test in different examples. So example 4. X by 1 into 2 plus x square by 3 into 4 plus x cube by 5 into 6. In such type of series, as I told you, we can use ratio test. So let us use ratio test. From this series we will get un equal to x raised to n. Okay, x raised to n થાય છે numerator માં, અને denominator માં 1, 3, 5. It means it is the form of 2n minus 1. And here we have 2, 4, 6, that is 2n. So our un is x raised to n by 2n minus 1 into 2n. And our un plus 1 will be x raised to n plus 1. And if you put n here, n plus 1 here, then you will get 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. Okay. And now taking the ratio, according to ratio test, we will get un by un plus 1 equal to x raised to n 2n minus 1 into 2n. And this term will go in the numerator part. So 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. And here we will get x raised to n plus 1. Means I can write this term as x raised to n into x raised to 1. So this and this term will get cancelled. Okay. So we will get 2n plus 1 into n plus 1. And here we will get 2n minus 1 into 2n into 1 by x. Okay. So now if I take n common from this term and this term, then I will get 2n square. That is 2 plus 1 by n and 1 plus 1 by n. And here also if I take n term common here, then I will get 2 minus 1 by n into 2n. So 2n square will get cancelled. Okay. So now if I put limit in un by un plus 1 form, then I will get limit n tends to infinity un by un plus 1. Then I will get 2 by 2 into 1 by x. So I will get 1 by x. Okay. So whenever we get this term, we take it as k. તો આપણો k શું થઈ ગયો 1/x. સો here we will get કે જ્યારે 1/x છે એ greater than 1 થશે ત્યારે answer will be convergent. Whenever 1/x will be less than 1, answer will be divergent. But whenever 1/x is equal to 1, it means that x is equal to 1, then test will fail. We cannot use this test. As I told you that whenever k is equal to 1, we cannot, this test will fail. You have to apply any other test. Okay? So, as we put x equal to 1, our test will fail. If we for this condition આપણે બીજી ટેસ્ટ અપ્લાય કરીએ તો x1 આપણે પુટ કરી દઈએ આ ઇક્વેશનમાં તો આપણને મળશે 1/1 into 2 plus 1/3 into 4 plus 1/5 into 6 and so on. કોઈ પણ ટેસ્ટ અપ્લાય કરી શકીએ. Now as we can apply here a comparison test very easily. So let us apply comparison test. So un will be again 1/2n minus 1 into 2n. And Vn will be 1/n square. So according to comparison test, if we take the ratio, then I will get x square by 2n minus 1 into 2n. And again if I take n common from this terms, then I will get 2 minus 1/n into 2n. Again this n square will get cancelled. And if I put a limit n tends to infinity in un by vn, then I will get value 1/4. 2 into 2, that is 1/4. And again as according to comparison test, I got finite and positive value. And whenever we got finite and positive value, we can say that whatever will be the value of Vn, that will be the value of Un. It means that Vn છે Un ને equal થશે. So what is our Vn? According to P test, P is 2 here and P is greater than 1, so Vn is convergent. And as Vn is convergent, Un will be also convergent. So answer will be convergent. So you have to write that for 1/x greater than 1, it is convergent. For 1/x less than 1, it is divergent. And for 1/x equal to 1, it is all convergent. According to comparison test. Okay? Do practice these examples. These are the examples of ratio test only. Okay? Thank you everyone. I hope you all liked my video lecture. Thank you.